crocodile moray. Don't you
Moray.
dare. Oh, yeah, actually, this got cut from a previous episode. Thanks for reminding me. Let's start this week
Yeah.
with a correction.
Let's.
Or maybe an apology. Floor is yours.
I can't believe you would do this to me knowing what I've been through in the last 48 hours. I'm sorry for being so hard on you and incorrect.
And incorrect, most importantly.
And most importantly, incorrect
For
about
what?
the pronunciation of social mores.
Yep.
It's not mores, as I thought. It's mores.
Yep.
Like the eel.
You idiot. That's an eel. You're a fucking idiot.
Okay, that was not intentional. I was trying to do yeah,
Adjust
fix
your
my
glasses.
glasses, and then it came out like girl who snorts when she laughs. You know what I mean? And that's not what that was.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Take your hair down.
Take your glasses off.
Take your glasses off. Are you beautiful?
Fuck, I'm beautiful. And I've always been cool. Shit.
Yeah. You're so quirky.
Even though I'm like really smart and anyway.
Yeah. So to let the record show, I was right. It's social mores and the leg.
Social mores, and it's
Yeah.
fine to pronounce it that way. Some might even say it's correct.
I think the record now says it's correct. All right, so you did allude you have suffered this week.
I've suffered.
And
like,
yeah.
for a change.
Right.
I had scarlet fever this weekend, which is not true, but I thought I did for a second.
It looked like it.
It looked like it. I looked insane.
You looked like a child at Christmas.
What do you mean by that?
You look like you were illustrated by...
Oh, I see. Like Burl Ives.
That's the reference I'm looking for. You had rosy apple cheeks.
This is
and
such a kind
sparkle
cure.
in your eye.
Like oozing. My eye was oozing.
No, you looked like you were taken by the childlike wonderment of Kris Kringle.
So, in a way, yes. Friday, I'm like...
Burl.
Burl, what did I say? Is that right?
I don't know. It must be, right?
Burl Ives is, yeah. I think it was actually an extremely correct reference.
Hilarious. I'm laughing because that's so funny. Okay.
Also, we gotta put a picture of me. Because I look crazy.
Oh, please use the one where you look really sexy. So this rash it spanned her whole body, and she tried to prove that. She sent the group chat a picture of her. She's topless, and it's just kind of like her looking over her bare shoulder.
I wasn't even trying, but I like fired it off, and then I was like, wait, oh no, I look kind of sexy.
And you just like said, sorry for the sexy pic. I was already showing Mittens.
Oh no.
And he goes, it's kind of hot.
Yeah, I was hot to the touch, all over.
Yeah.
So Saturday, I'm like putting a little makeup on. I'm like, oh, I have like a nice rosy glow. It's like a little more than usual. How odd. And then like as I was going to bed, I was like, does my face look like a little splotchy? And I was like, maybe I have like some eczema or something. Like took my makeup off, whatever. Went to bed.
This is Friday.
Sorry. Wake up the next day, my arms are just like bright red, and it has gone down to my waist even. And my face, my eyes were bloodshot and oozing.
No, they looked so crystal blue.
It was just the Christmas lights reflecting out the joy of Noel.
Totally. Yes.
And I was like, oh, I have to go to urgent care.
Yeah.
I did think I had measles or scarlet fever or something.
We weren't helping either. We were like, MRSA. I'm calling MRSA.
Probably MRSA. And then they were like, you know how they're like, did anything change in the last few weeks? You start listing things that aren't relevant at all. So I was like, Yeah, so I took a hit of a weed pen on Thursday, and it made me cough really badly because I don't usually smoke weed, so it was just, like, it really, like, and I coughed for, like, 5 minutes,
Were
and
you
it was
worried
honestly...
it was, like, laced?
I was worried I had an allergic reaction to something in the pen.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just started, like, telling them, like, extraneous details about my life.
I had an ice pop.
Right. I went to this Mexican restaurant after Jenna Bush Hager the other day. I don't know. They said I had pork, but it kind of tasted like lamb. Anyway, they're like, we get it. And then I was like...
no known allergies.
No known allergies. I had one allergic reaction when I was in 3rd grade to a Home Depot hot dog.
Right.
And that's a fact, not just a bit I do in my stand-up.
Right.
So this is the second allergic reaction I've ever had. And I was like, I guess I have been on an antibiotic for 10 days. And I was like, but that surely can't be it because it's been 10 days. I've been on it for 10 days with no problems. And they were like, what is it? I told them what it was, and they were like, oh, actually, sometimes that one... when you're going off of it, you sometimes have an allergic reaction. And
it goes out with a bang.
Very awesome.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So we ruled out mono. One day I'll have mono.
Mono makes you so mean to your mom.
Yeah, that was a
my
really
main
funny
side effect.
Yeah.
And mono just made me really mean to my mom.
How old were you when you had it?
21.
Yeah, that's a prime age for being
20.
mean to your mom.
Yeah. I got it just before Christmas break.
You had a rosy glow.
I did.
You saw the joy in Christmas.
But I was acting like Crinkle Mouse. I was...
real nasty.
Real nasty, yeah. Really bad shit on my part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Jenny would recount that as one of her worst Christmases of all time.
It was, I'm sure, a gift just to have you home.
And it was, college Christmas break, holiday breaks, it was like a month of me.
Yeah, and
I'd wake up like, where are you? Where are you, Mom?
Let's wrestle.
Literally. Yep.
So
I hope you don't get that.
Yeah, no, I really don't ever want to get. As soon as he was like, "All right, we're testing you for mono," I was like, "Fuck me."
Totally.
But then
once you have mono, it never leaves you.
I know.
Yeah.
And I do feel like my whole adult life I've been waiting for it.
You once told me everyone has HPV. Everyone. So I feel like I've spent my adult life like it's only a matter of time because you were like toilet seats, hot tubs. It doesn't matter.
I don't know where I learned or like heard that. I don't know.
You told me that at like 18.
I think it's something that's like told to you at that age to like destigmatize HPV.
Okay, well you introduced the stigma to me.
But then I was like, it's cool. Everyone has it.
I was like, everyone has it.
Yeah. So yeah, we determined that it was an allergic reaction to my antibiotic, which I was on for another disgusting thing I had, which I won't get into.
Yeah. But I added that to my notes on you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to hip on myself on the podcast and say what my allergy is.
It doesn't matter. I've got it documented.
She's got it.
Yeah, I have a Google Doc of my friends' allergies and important medical histories.
Yes. So then I went into like a 2-day coma induced by Benadryl, just to sort of like heal myself right back up. And now look at me. You can't even tell that I was bright red 2 days ago.
No.
Yeah.
Would you say the magic of Christmas was involved?
I think it helps heal me. Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes when you were kind of in that limbo of sleep, did you hear hooves on the roof?
Jingle bell, jingle bell. I wanted to make jingle bell noises, but I didn't know what they were, so I just said jingle bell. Clatter, clink. Ting, 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 ting. What's that? Magic dust? I told you, I'm Crinkle Mouse. I don't know how to You're the villain of Christmas.
Yeah. Well, you really did a good job kind of sweating it out.
Yeah, I did. Thanks. Me and Benadryl like this.
Yeah.
I have never had to take Benadryl before. And
Never?
No, because I'm not allergic to anything.
But okay, I'm not like allergic to anything explicit, but I get seasonal allergies like
I don't.
a bitch. Wow.
I'm kind of like ironclad in a lot of ways, except for the fact that I get a lot of weird illnesses.
Right. You don't get mono. You don't get the flu when it comes around. You were the one person to survive norovirus 2014. Mm-hmm. But then you'll just show up with like
something no one's ever heard of.
Hand, foot, mouth disease.
Completely. I think I've said this on the podcast before, but freshman year of college I had oral thrush, right. Which is something I've been told you only get if you, 1, lick a sidewalk, or 2, are actively dying. So that's sort of my, I hope that's in your medical history as well.
Sure, yeah.
Propensity for oral thrush.
Yeah. You were brave, though.
I was. But yeah, I did a lot of sleeping and, like, dreaming and watching TikToks, and then Molly took me on a long walk like a dog yesterday, which really helped.
I loved it, too.
Yeah.
It was a nice day for a walk, and the day had been, like, unseasonably warm throughout the afternoon, but by the time we walked, things got a little spooky, which was nice.
Yeah.
There was, like,
cloud cover.
A westward wind.
Yep.
And
a lot of crunch.
Yep. It grew dark early.
Yeah. The magic of Halloween started.
Crinkle bells, it's time to shine.
What's Jingle Bell for Halloween?
What does a jack-o'-lantern say? Or like a bat, like.
Ooh, perhaps a ghost.
Ooh. Yeah, this is good.
So, how was your weekend?
It was good. Like, you have been on the wedding circuit, I have been on the birthday circuit, which I think you reach a certain age and most of your social life becomes birthday parties.
That's so true, until people, like, have, babies. Probably. Yeah. And then it's birthdays in a different...
I distinctly remember trolling, like, one of my friends at my old job, who's maybe 5 years older than me, us, we're the same age. We're twins.
Crinkle Mouse too.
But I remember, like, being in my early to mid 20s and being like, why is, like, I'd catch up with him after a weekend and he'd be like, yeah, another birthday party, this birthday party, that birthday party. I was like, Jesus, how bleak. Is this what it looks like? And now I'm living it. Yeah. So, and it's lovely, actually.
Yeah. No, it is. But I sometimes wonder, like, when will I grow out of my own, need to throw an extravagant birthday party every year?
I think it's a wonderful reason to gather.
I think so, too, actually.
Do I think we need... Would I love more gatherings sans excuse?
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Yes.
But as
or even
stands,
for other,
right.
Like a Halloween party. We're throwing a Halloween party.
You used to host jack-o'-lantern carving.
I tried to host Halloween brunch this year, and everyone bailed on me, so...
I'm free.
Well, maybe we can make it happen next week before Halloween.
So. Okay, so, yeah, the Friday birthday party was pure class, baby. But here's what I'll say. I got maybe put in the involuntary position of Shark Tanking. I felt like I was singing for my supper at every turn.
Okay.
Everyone there was
so
Barbara Corcoran.
You got the voice?
I got the voice.
Okay.
They were like, why should I turn my chair around? And I'm just absolutely belting.
Yeah.
I just felt like everyone in the room was like a sophisticate, and I a humble singer.
Yeah.
But I had the tea of my L. The problem is I think I had 4 martinis.
Okay.
And you know that adage, Callie has often said, I think one of her sisters loves to say it, martinis are like boobs. 1 is too few, 2 is just right, 3 is too many.
I have heard this recently, actually.
Yeah. How about 5? And I don't know if it was 4 or 5, because after two regular martinis, I transition into an espresso martini, and that will fool... It fools the system.
Yeah.
It's kind of a reset, right?
It's a cleanse, for sure.
The body thinks, oh, let's start the count over. 'Cause it's a new...
Stop the count. Start the count. If you're still in line to get in Molly's body and you're a martini, stay in line. Sorry.
But make sure you're a new kind, or she'll know. Yeah, so I may have been overserved, but...
By yourself.
By
I
myself.
hate that. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, because I got confused
Yeah.
once a new flavor martini was introduced.
Yeah, I know, I've been there.
But it was such fun. And then Saturday was yet another birthday party. This one, fun because I brought dog. Mistake.
Ooh. Why?
Well,
He loves party.
he loves party. I think perhaps dogs aren't meant to attend human birthdays.
Okay.
It was in McCarran, which, like, you know, that was
That's
the
a dog
illusion
friendly.
we believed in. Yeah, we're like, fun. But the whole time, he's just kind of like sucking the air out of a conversation. It's like, this
Well,
guy's
because he
here.
can't breathe.
Yeah, because he can't breathe.
No, I'm just kidding.
And it's just like, what an attention hog. It's
not true. That's why people love dogs at a party, because it's like, oh my god, something to like engage with, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a meme. It's
something
like
to rally behind.
me in the corner with the dog at the party, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I did let him rip around off leash for a little
That's
bit.
nice.
McCarran's a nice park for that. I
Yeah.
know you get angry hearing that because you don't think I've given Central Park a fair shake.
I think he needs to go to off-leash hours at Central Park
Yeah.
and really, you know,
Yeah.
take the air out of that room. See how he likes it.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe get him one of the, because I just like buying stuff for him.
Of course.
I'm gonna get him a light up collar so we can do nighttime
Yes.
off leash hours.
That's so
in the winter.
fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
Let's give it a try, ladies. An air tag. If he's getting far enough away I can't find him, that's a problem.
That's true.
He's not very fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking light up
He's
collar.
a good
let him
off-leash dog for that reason. Like, he really
But he
can't.
can't really outrun me. Yeah, he's maybe got me in like a 10-yard sprint, but that's it.
Maybe. And that's actually really
Maybe.
generous to your dog.
Yeah,
And that was really nice of you.
yeah.
Because you're also quite a good runner. So.
Even though at a berries class last week, Jupes could attest, I had to leave the room because I was going, ooh, ooh. I was filling my mouth with vomit after the first run segment.
Well, people forget that you have asthma.
I don't know what it was, though. I think it was an
You have
empty
asthma,
stomach.
too. Yeah.
It was an early morning. Hey,
Positive, that's a good thing.
What did you say?
what did I try to?
Oh.
I felt within
You're pushing
my...
yourself.
You know what's weird, too, is normally I feel it in the other direction. I'm like, I'm going to shit my pants.
Oh, really? When you run?
Yeah, but this time came up.
Came out the other end.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad it didn't come out all the way.
Yeah, me too. Like, the girls at the front desk were like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm going to throw up. And they're like, the bathroom's over there. Hey. Because I was just like, fuck you, I'm walking outside.
Yeah.
And then I kind of made it to the door to go outside, and I was like, I got this under control. And then I walked back in like, sorry, drama. And they're like, here's an ice washcloth.
An ice washcloth?
Like an ice cold towel.
That sounds awesome. I would have loved that this weekend when my body was on fire.
Yeah, I should have brought you one.
Yeah. The girls from Barry should have stopped by and said, we have an ice washcloth. And I was in the bathrooms over there.
Perfect.
Cool. Well,
Cool.
I hope, do you think your birthday circuit's going to end anytime soon?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the next big birthdays in my life are Callie and Mel. They're famously born the same day.
Nice.
And unfortunately, this is one of those years I won't make it to them.
Yeah.
Sad.
So it is the final leg.
Yeah. Oh, no. What am I talking about? My brother Jack's birthday's on
yeah.
Saturday. We're doing a Knicks game
That
to
will
celebrate.
be quite fun.
I fucking love the Knicks!
Yep.
We're back, baby.
Who
We're
are they playing?
We're going to the Knicks v Celtics.
Ooh, very
Yeah.
fun. Okay, I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
I think I've been really like brave in not even talking about how the Phillies season ended, and I actually am not gonna even go there.
Yeah. And we can
We'll
cut
pick
the
it up
next
in
stuff,
March.
too.
We'll pick it up in March.
We sure will.
Fuck the Dodgers.
Fuck the Dodgers.
I hope. I said this to my brother. I'll just say it quickly. I said to my brother on the phone today, I really hope either the Blue Jays or the Mariners, obviously we're pulling for the Mariners, beat the Dodgers, but, like, it will be a fluke if they do. The Dodgers are just, like, a juggernaut. Well, so have you been watching anything? As I turn the remote to you.
I have, but have you? I just flipped the remote back around. Yeah, but I just have one biggie I need to talk about.
Let's dig in.
Can I?
Yes, please. Please. Please, I'm begging.
Okay. I just need, and it's just the one because I need to talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
The Diplomat.
The Diplomat.
The Diplomat. Which, okay, are you familiar with that restaurant in DC called Le Diplomat? Le Diplomat.
Not quite.
Everyone I know from DC is like obsessed with it, and they're like, Le Dip, Le Dip,
No.
brunch at Le Dip.
God.
So every time I see the Diplomat, I go, Le Dip. I am watching Le Dip.
Okay, I love that.
So yeah, that's kind of some whimsy you can bring to your viewing if you so choose. Okay, so first I want to get into the creator of this series, Deborah
Okay.
Kahn. Her first job, she was in the writer's room of West Wing.
Okay, fab.
So it's like, and Le Dip, for those who aren't familiar, follows a married couple, Kate Weiler, who becomes the ambassador to the UK, and her husband, who is a former ambassador himself. They both had appointments in very consequential geopolitical spaces. Like, they had been stationed in Iran for a while, all across the Middle East, doing like serious spy shit, and kind of like major high stakes negotiation, and international relations. So then when she's appointed to the UK, she's like, this is a puff job. Like, and he's like, no, it's like important for these reasons. And then there's this whole like terrorism thing, like whatever.
And also, isn't there marriage on the rocks? I watched like half of the first season.
We're gonna get into that.
Sorry.
Okay, so just know that it's set in this like larger high stakes government ecosystem. So it's interesting that she started in West Wing.
Yeah,
It's
that
also,
is interesting.
It's also interesting, there's an actor who was in West Wing who is a very funny character in Le Dip.
Okay.
And I wonder if they knew each other back when. Okay, but after West Wing, she spent some time in Shondaland.
Ugh.
She's in the writer's room for Grey's.
Okay.
And then private practice.
Wow.
So she then tutors at the elbow.
Am I retiring early or am I just going on an extended vacation?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's like, let's make it a little wacky.
Let's just stop by Shondaland.
And you can tell her sensibilities were trained by one Shonda Rhimes.
Okay, cool.
Which is
that is a really interesting blend, actually.
Uh-huh.
That's like a red blend that Olivia Pope would drink.
Come
you know?
on. I can taste it. Mm-hmm. Full bodied.
Ooh, would go really well with a bowl of popcorn and only a bowl of popcorn.
And I'll just have a few kernels.
Yeah.
Okay, and then get this.
Yeah.
She is showrunner and exec producer of the final 2 seasons of Homeland. Yeah.
She is all over the map.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna get so far deep in political conspiracy mixed with Shondaland. You're gonna be wondering which way's up.
I'm gonna create a show that's so toxic after this.
Completely.
Yeah.
And you see the perfect notes of that red blend.
Yeah.
You taste them, every last one of them. At
Good
Le
to the
Dip.
last drop.
Good to the last
drop of the Le Dip.
Totally. Okay, so loving her as a creator. Everything I'm like, her story, I see the through line.
Yeah.
I see how she gets here. Okay, so then, like you mentioned, I gave you the container of the show, but the real meat of it, the real story, it's an intimate portrait of a marriage.
Yeah.
And it's so good. I'm obsessed with it. I can't recommend it enough. It's Kate Weiler and then Hal Weiler. And it's the conflict of their, like, it really is just matters of the heart.
Yeah.
It's like these two can't get out of their own ways to love each other well. but it's so funny and heightened because it's dressed in all these trappings of like major geopolitical consequence.
Right.
So it's like I'm so mad at Hal because he fucking authorized that bomb without consulting me. And it's like, he's setting me up. He killed the president. And wouldn't he just ruin this for me? Yes, like literally. But ultimately, the tenuous, but so palpable love that flows between them is, I could eat it with a spoon. It's so compelling.
Okay.
It's these two, you root for them, you hate them, but it is I've never seen two people so believably meant for each other.
Ooh.
But they just are so self and interdestructive.
Okay. How does it, in terms of chemistry or interest in the couple? Oh.
Yeah.
How does it relate to Olivia and what's his name?
I'd say it's one of those. Fits. Yeah.
Sorry, did you just disassociate?
I'm locked in, baby. They're so hot.
Okay.
And I think Carrie Russell's one of the most beautiful women.
She is, yeah.
I mean,
remarkable.
To say nothing of Olivia Pope.
Yeah,
Carrie
yeah.
Washington is probably the hottest woman alive. But Carrie Russell, stunning.
Yeah.
And then, whatever his fucking name is.
Who plays
I don't. He's married to a girl our age, though.
Awesome.
Uh-oh.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But so they, sorry, this is going to be kind of a spoiler.
No, please, yeah. I may watch, though, because
It's fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on season 3 of Lidip, and we spend almost all of this season with Carrie Russell, or Kay Weiler, forcing a separation. They have a public marriage, for the convenience of the stations they ultimately hold by season 3, but a private separation, and she's the one who chooses it because, without giving too much away, he got what she wanted, and in fact what he had kind of promised her, he took it instead.
Oh shit. Okay.
He had it but it was forced onto him. It wasn't her. She lost out on it. He got it, she didn't, but she punishes him for the whole season for saying yes, even though he goes to her and he says, tell me what to say. He grovels to her, tell me what to say to this opportunity, and she goes, say yes. But then she, in that mandate, she also ends their marriage.
Yeah.
Functionally. And it's just so painful because it's she never gives him any explicit reason or really any communication whatsoever.
Yeah.
But they know each other so well. They see each other so deeply. He never forces it either. He understands that they're functionally separated without her saying so for months of this season. And she's just can't get over it. And he's like, I get it. That is my getting this, even though I did not do it to you, is in effect the worst thing that I could do to you. And so they're separated, but it's her being so stubborn. You're like, she's being so fucking stubborn. And you forget that he has done things to her left and right.
That could merit,
Yes. But you're like, but you love each other so much, and actually you love this about each other, that you are ambitious to a fault.
Oh, this is the kind of toxic shit I live for.
Yeah. Ultimately, they can only be for each other.
Yeah, right.
There is no one else that... Yeah. And then there's this line.
You're a cowboy like me.
Cowboy like me. Okay, and then... Fine, I'll step down soon, I promise.
Oh, please, never step down.
There's a line that I was like, great writing.
Yeah.
Great fucking writing. So this is during their separation, and again, to maintain public appearances, they are put in the same room for some visit they're doing, and she's like, fucking I don't want to sleep next to you. And he's like, can you stop treating me like a sex offender? She's like, we can't go there. I can't go there with you. And he's like, I'm not going to try anything. She's like, I'm worried I might try something. And he's like, then why are we fucking separated? What's going on? And she's like, I can't, I'm trying to make this work, Catherine. I really am. But I fell asleep with your left boob in my hand for the better part of 10 years. Mistakes may happen. And I'm like,
That is really good writing.
But the delivery is so good too. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great fucking writing. Like, that's fucking...
Yeah, it's really good.
That's intimacy.
Yeah.
It was just like a whoa moment.
Yeah.
And then the only other kind of relationship I want to speak to, there's kind of a foil relationship tracked throughout this third season. That is the president of the U.S., played by Allison Janney, another West Wing alum.
Fabulous. Okay.
And her husband, Todd Penn, who's played by another, he's the West Wing alum guy. So she's president, he's her first gentleman, and they are like a foil to the Weiler marriage in that their conflicts are very overtly like typical intimacy concerns.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
like, I'm worried she's cheating on me
Yeah.
because she spends all her time with her vice president, like in
Yeah.
huddled corners. And it's just so plain because they're the only threats to their marriage are domestic.
Yeah.
Even though they also occupy this pretty big world stage.
Yeah.
And a consequential position. But, like, you see Todd just kind of, like, increasingly spinning out, like, oh, God, she's going to cheat on her. There's a very funny scene. Again, good writing, but, like, in it's all stage direction. It's the Weilers and the Penns. They're all, like, having a cocktail together, but it's just, like, so much boiling under the surface. And the Weilers and the president go into a room eventually to like hash out a matter that they're like, okay, fine, let's just discuss it, like, because they're just skating over it in this cocktail hour. So Todd, the first gentleman, is left with all of their cocktails in front of him just by himself, and like while the others are in a room hashing it out, the president goes, "Who's with Todd?" It flashes out to him kind of sitting on the couch, and at a certain point they keep kind of bouncing back and forth to him just alone, and at one point he takes all of their cocktails and pours it into one drink, and he starts drinking that, and Kerry Washington comes back out and she reaches for her wine and she like brings
Kerry Washington is.
No,
Okay.
Kerry Russell.
All right.
Kerry Russell reaches for her wine glass and brings it to a drink, and then she realizes it's empty. She goes, "Oh, I was drinking faster than I thought I was." And he's drinking his jungle juice across from her and goes, "It happens." Perfect. But there's a scene that like I took as like a call and response to that really great line delivered by Hal Weiler. Even as the president and her husband are having these domestic disputes, they like literally are snapping at each other, getting ready for bed. He's brushing his teeth in the bathroom. She walks in to do something in the bathroom. He turns the light off on his way out while she's still in there. And she goes, "I'm in here." Like she's like fucking furious, but still like and they're just snippy.
Yeah.
And then as they get into bed, they immediately come physically together and like fall asleep, holding each other.
Yeah.
So it's like this perfect like echo, and it's like a good, I don't know, a good juxtaposition between how these marriages are breaking down each one.
Right.
And like, it just makes the Weilers even more interesting.
Right, because you're like, oh, but these two are like the varsity squad over here.
It's like
low key.
so good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you see like these two people find ways to love each other.
Right.
Even as they are facing equally dire straits, but like they lead with their vulnerability for each other, whereas the Weilers is like
They're
like so much armor
Yeah.
between each other, but they ultimately just know each other down. So
Right,
it's like,
yeah.
for what, bitch?
Yeah, it's like you guys have been
Lay down
married
your
for
arms.
what?
Yeah.
20 years,
Yeah.
I'm guessing. 30
Uh-huh.
even.
Sure.
And it's like, you still can't just...
Better part of 10 years, I guess 10.
Okay, you
Yeah.
still can't just, like...
How old do you think Kerry Russell is? I
Okay.
guess she is like 40.
She's for sure in her 40s, but,
Yeah.
like, she is sort of like she's just, I think, she was like a child star kind of low-key, or like teen star.
Oh, Felicity.
That I feel like in my head she's, like, older than she actually is.
Yeah.
But...
No, I think she actually is.
she's for sure in her 40s.
Mid-40s, mid to late.
Yeah. She can possibly be in her 30s because we're in our 30s, so...
Oh, my God.
That's not possible.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, thank God. She's
almost in her
49.
50s. Woo!
Yeah, but I cannot ride harder for Le Dip.
Oh, wow. You have absolutely sold me up a river with Le Dip. My brother is also trying to sell me that Le Dip as well, so...
Did he pitch it?
Not
to
like
you?
this.
I know, but I live for his pitches.
No, he was just kind of like, we're loving the diplomat. That was kind of his pitch.
And I could have saved us all 10 minutes by just saying, I'm loving the diplomat. Yeah,
and then I said, the diplomat, huh? And he said, you gotta watch the diplomat. I think that's how it went. Because we were talking about Task.
Okay, so yeah, you
Task.
tell me what you've been watching.
So I've mostly, I'll say this, in the last 2 days been watching TikToks of women going on first dates.
So that's an interesting kind of algorithmic development.
Well, that's just sort of been, first of all, I don't know when this happened, but I started only using the BookStupid TikTok account. Yeah, so I just, like, scroll on there. I've absolutely cooked our algorithm to shit. It's, like, horrible.
Well, it used to be, like, weird. Like, this girl got disappeared. Find her.
I'm sure also my doing.
Both you freaks, probably.
But now it's, like, get ready with me to go on a date with a man who might ghost me tonight. And it's like,
Okay.
I'm just watching, like, really dire...
So it's the lead up or the aftermath of these dates. It's not like they're wearing body cams.
No, it's... Do you not get these kinds of TikToks on you? Oh my god, it's like, I'll get ones that are like, let's go through the day and see if he texts me before we're supposed to have our first date at 7:30 tonight. And it'll be like, 8 a.m., no text. 9 a.m., no text. 10 a.m., texting me to say, hey.
Oh, God.
And I eat this shit up. I'm like, is he gonna text? And I'm like, yeah, there is something wrong with me. And then, like,
no, it sounds like this is popular.
wow, said with, like, literally so much judgment.
It just sounds kind of morbid.
It is extremely morbid. And it's like, yeah, I actually think that the TikTokification of dating is, like, wrong, kind of. Although I understand, like, I think women do it as, like, a community building.
Yes.
And, like...
But it feels like artifice that would perhaps impede actual
Exactly.
connection.
I think it's often, like, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's like reality TV for me. I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna show up? Is Zach 27 from Bumble gonna show up? Like, I am glued to it.
Yeah.
And then, like, because then when I see that they go on the date, I have to find out how it went, so I,
And they're
But
all
anyway-
posting updates on that?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Are there any, like, real connections being born of this kind of content?
I'm sure for some. I don't follow any of these women. They just...
Once they find love, you're like,
I'm like, boo.
Yeah.
No, but it's so toxic. And I, like, yesterday was like, I have spent so much time on TikTok. I have to get out of my house. But all this to say, I think I need to just, like, unfortunately move off of the BookStupid account because I think I've, like, like, obviously I'll keep
you just
posting.
trash the place and leave. Okay.
It's, like, too dark over there.
You turned our home into a crack house.
But then sometimes I'm
You
commenting,
left.
like, on, like, non-dating ones where I'm like, that's so me, LMAO. And it's, like, our
From BookStupid.
BookStupid account.
Oh, do you know, I used our BookStupid Instagram today to comment on a Cat Walsh post.
Good work. I need to be doing more of that instead of just like, oh my god, is she gonna get ghosted? Or then, like, yesterday I was watching videos about a woman who called off her engagement. It's like, I can't get enough.
You're doing, like, incel cyberbully shit on BookStupid.
No, I support all of these women.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, every time I see a woman who's like yesterday it was like, come eat a slice of cake from my wedding that I got divorced 6 months after my wedding. And then I was like, I'm hooked. Yeah, I need to know exactly what happened.
And they're giving the full story.
No, see, she didn't, which was kind of pissing me off. And did I scroll back, like, 6 months? Yes.
And
This is why I can't be, like, in a Benadryl-induced coma, though, because, like, when
Sure.
I'm left to my own devices, I'll just watch these videos until
Yeah.
into oblivion. But yeah, I need to fix the BookStupid algorithm. I think I need to start, like, saying, like, I disliked this, even though I didn't. I'll be like, I disliked it.
I disliked it.
But I don't even remember what my algorithm on my my personal
Regular.
TikTok even. I don't remember what it's like. It's probably good.
Yeah.
I spent years crafting that shit.
Brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
I'm not saying this with any judgment. I don't spend that much time on TikTok right now.
Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. And it's a high horse.
It's a high horse. I better watch that. I could break a leg. Yeah, but all to say, when I do open TikTok right now, it's like very generic.
Yeah.
FYP. It'll be like, I'm gonna make slime.
Got it.
And I'm like, why would I stick around for this? This shit sucks.
Oh, see, I think I might be like, my brain is cooked because I'm like, slime. You know?
Yeah, well, now I'm gonna spend like an hour on the BookStupid
Please.
tonight.
And you're gonna be like, this is a really, really dark place. I'm worried about my friend Siege. I actually, you're probably right. I'm trying to be just more judicious with what I...
Yeah, to be clear, this isn't me bailing you out. This is me checking in.
And this is me sort of like holding myself accountable.
Yeah.
Because it did start to scare me yesterday. That's why we went on a walk.
I've seen so many BookStupid reposted this.
I do repost like...
You've been repost.
Not those, not my friends.
What have you been reposting?
I repost like edits. Like I'll repost like anything that I think like, stuff we talk about.
Philly's edits.
I reposted a couple of Philly's edits.
I've been so brave for not talking about the Phillies.
I reposted a couple of Philly's edits. They're mostly like Pride and Prejudice edits that I repost.
Nice.
Okay? It's totally normal. There's some normal stuff on our feed, but there's a lot of really... Anyway. But besides that, because I watched... The one thing I wanted to talk about was the Task finale. Riveting.
Really?
Riveting.
Tell me about it in great detail.
Well, I can't because... Well, I literally can't because something I realized...
Because I was asleep.
The show has like 40 different storylines to the point where like in the show... My brother kept calling him Pedro Pascal, and it's not. It's Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo, who plays the main FBI agent. He is also like he's like FBI agent who's running a task force who has 2 foster kids. One of them is in prison. The other one is like struggling with that. Also, he has a biological daughter. Also, did you forget? He used to be a priest.
He used to be a priest?
Yeah. And it's just like...
He's a biological kid? Who's
he has
that?
1 biological kid and then 2 adopted kids, and then he's also fostering another kid. It's like so convoluted. And then there's like the biker gang and the rival biker gang. I don't even know if that's the thing. But then there's like the drug dealers. There's like 40 different, and you're like, wait, who's that? And then like truly by the end of it, I was like, so it ends basically like halfway through, the main bad guy dies of the show. He dies trying to pull off his big heist, and it's actually pretty emotional.
Does he still have that kid with him?
Wow, you were following when I explained. That's crazy. There's like 40 storylines, and you're like, the kid, Sam, is he okay? And I'm like, who's Sam? Yeah, at the time.
Yeah, but shut up about it. Okay.
I can't even remember. Yeah, but so he kind of like falls on the sword for his whole family and like makes the drug deal happen. It's actually pretty awesome. He like leaves the money to his niece who's like who's going to raise his kids essentially.
Okay.
But it's like then she's saddled with this cash that she is like honestly it's awesome. It's like life-changing money, but then it's like the gang still is like, we do still need the money. And so it just like that's the second half of the season's plotline is basically like the gang also trying to like evade the police because the police are kind of like onto them now. Also, they end up killing one of the task members, so it's like
you can't kill a titular task member.
A titular task member, exactly. And then you may recall that totally lost what I was going to say.
You may recall, but I won't.
I have no clue, though. Oh, you may recall that there was a mole inside
Sure.
Task. Mm-hmm. And so it turns out to be Anthony Grasso. And he's working with,
Is he from Hamilton?
Maybe.
No. Our producer's saying no.
And so you're thinking of, I know who she's thinking of. Anthony Ramos. But, so he's like, the FBI is trying to nail him for that. And then he's also, like, starting to feel guilty because one of his fellow task members got killed because of his, like, doing. So that's, like, unraveling all
And what
at
does
the
he
same
have
time.
to gain for his mole?
He's getting a lot of money from the gang.
Okay.
So money. But basically it all comes to a head in the final episode. I thought it was really well executed. The one thing is that, like, Anthony gets shot by the gang, and then he ultimately is kind of the hero of the episode because while he's dying, he shoots the gang member and saves, like, everyone, basically. And he doesn't die. He ends up going to the hospital and, like, recouping, and then Mark Ruffalo comes in to, like, it's like the final scene is, like, you know, we all lived, kind of. And Anthony's like, Father, will you give me my penance? And then you're like, oh shit, I forgot Mark Ruffalo's a
Like a present day priest?
No, he's not a present day priest. But he's like, you know, he used to be, so he still has the clearances, I guess. I don't know.
I think as soon as you marry a woman, that's done.
I think so too, because then also, this is what I was going to say, as he's like, so I guess he met his wife doing, like, last rites at, like, hospitals, and she was, like, a social worker or something, and they, like, really hit it off. And Anthony's like, penance, and Mark Ruffalo's like, I never gave anyone penance. And that's, like, how this season ended. And it was like, obviously a beautiful line, because I think the whole message of him living at the end is, like, he's gonna have to live, like, you don't get to die, like, you have to live with what you did, whatever. But just, it was really sticking in my craw, because a Catholic priest would never not give penance. You just can't earn, you have to give penance.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
Sure, what questions?
So our final rite's not about penance?
Final rites, I think it's like one last confession before you go. And one last communion before you go.
But, well, so what does he mean he's never given penance?
Exactly, Molly. What he's saying is, like, because Anthony's asking me, like, asking him, like, what's my penance, as in...
Anthony's speaking to me
through
in
the
code. He has a message just for me.
But he's like, what's my... You know the difference between penance, the sacrament, and then penance, like, 10 Hail Marys.
Yes.
So he's asking him for, like, my 10 Hail Marys, basically.
Yes.
And Mark Ruffalo's like, I never actually... he's like, people beat themselves up enough on their own, so I never...
Oh. Okay.
Gave out penance.
Okay.
Which my issue with... I thought it was, like... And I think most of the show is, like, so well written. There's a lot of really funny lines that, like... It's just a very good show. But it stuck in my craw as a last line, because I was like, you can't make a guy a former Catholic and then not have him be a rule follower. That's, like, the whole thing.
Right. And, right, Catholics love to exercise control.
Not only that, but you simply aren't allowed to not give penance.
Here are your lashings.
Yeah. Even if it's just a Hail Mary, you have to give them... It's the whole point of confession. I don't mean to be such a stickler, but that is the whole thing.
Wow. I love.
And it just was, like, bothering me, because I think sometimes, like... And I almost have to tip my... What have we been saying? Tip my cap, but... Well, never mind. I almost have to tip my cap to the writing, because it's like, I think sometimes you can be so focused on writing something, like, moving or beautiful that you, like, throw rationality to the wind. Yeah, your hair does look fuck ass. Sorry.
Why did you tell me?
Not from this angle.
I could feel it, like, sliding down my head.
But I think like, I admire the desire to, like, write this beautiful line about, like, how, like, people don't need penance, but, like, you have to make it logically make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You can't put you wanting to make this, like, beautiful point well over, like, fact.
Right.
And that bothered me.
Over his realistic history as a true priest.
As a Catholic priest, yeah. And don't try to pull that over.
Don't try to pull me over for speeding.
I know you're FBI, but don't try to pull me over. You're just task.
Wow. Okay, I get it. So a little too cute, a little too
No,
clean.
not even, like, and look, I love cute. Like, I loved The West Wing. But and there are so many lines in Tess that are, like, that, where you're like, damn, like, ooh. But it's like, it just was annoying, and honestly, if he had said it earlier, oh my god, you in this clip.
If he had said it earlier.
Give it, like, a shove.
Why not?
You gotta.
Okay.
Honestly, if it hadn't been the last line of the show, I don't think it would bother me as much. It's just, like, if they'd snuck it in earlier in the show, I'd been like, that's cute, whatever.
But if that's your thesis,
it was, like,
your cornerstone.
it kind of
capstone.
irked me just a little bit. But what I'm excited about is that I think it did end with, like, some finality, but I also think that there's, like, because there's, like, 40 different storylines, there's room for a second season.
Leave the door open
for task.
Beautiful.
Also, I'll just quickly say that I'm still watching Wayward. I'm not ready to make my judgments on it, but I have some.
You were far more positive about it last
I know,
we
I'm starting
spoke.
to kind of, like...
Sour?
Not sour, but... I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
There's just, like, some storytelling things that I'm, like, not totally sold on. But I don't want to dig into it yet, if you don't mind.
I don't, but you owe us.
Oh, I know. And I have to say, the one note I had for this week on Wayward was, like, finally a show I'm finishing. So there's that.
She's taking Adderall to watch Wayward.
Although I did finish Task as well, so
yeah, you
a
did.
pat on the back for me. Shall we move on to our assignment?
I guess we better, huh?
Yeah, not feeling good about it. How about you?
No.
Yeah.
So let's frame it up.
So let's frame it up. So this week we focused on inner monologue. Sorry, wasn't sure how to say that real quick. Inner monologue, because it's a thing that we definitely have to write into our books. I think, like, having a good... I don't know how you have felt about it so far, but you do, I feel like, have to mix it up between inner monologue and dialogue. So, this was sort of just like we called it a sprint exercise.
That's the other kind of aspect of this exercise. We took a note from Ariel Sullivan, whom you might remember from her conversation with Jenna Bushager.
Yeah.
Jenna Bushager. And she said she writes in sprints, 30-minute sprints.
Yep.
So we also kind of took that approach to an inner monologue writing exercise. Let's try to knock it out in 30, see what we get to.
Yeah.
And I'll say just generally the inner monologue felt like a worthy exploration to me because I'm having a hard time with it particularly. I think, I don't know, I think you have this notion, and maybe it's like more like, beginner writing 101, but like show, don't tell. Like that's drilled into you when you're like a kid in creative writing classes. And then it's
totally
like, and then I think I'm maybe over-index on that lesson, and I do a lot of like expository writing, or I'll even think through like how form can convey interiority rather than just like writing the interiority. Like even like sentence structure or like rhythm of language, I will sooner turn to that
interesting
to convey something about what the character's feeling or thinking,
Yeah.
then I will just say it. And I
Yeah.
don't think that's particularly well suited to romance.
Yes. I had an actually really similar, not the second part. I don't think I'm doing.
You're not doing Jess?
I was gonna say I'm not doing Lang and Comp, but I do think I'm like really. I feel like, and I feel like this is such a flip from when we first started this. I feel like in my bag. Such an annoying thing to say.
Do you feel like you're standing on business?
I feel like I'm standing on business and like it's clocking to me when I'm right. Julie wants to shoot me.
Okay, Unk.
Sorry, I'm not shocked. I feel really like I am doing my best work when I'm doing dialogue, which is crazy because I did not see that coming.
That makes total sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I don't know if it makes sense to me, but like
it feels like dialogue feels like the easiest place to put jokes.
Yes,
to me.
Yeah.
It's so I can.
Well, that's
see.
also what I was gonna say is that like, and I feel really like seen and heard by. Sorry.
I feel standing on business hand in hand with you.
Sorry, did you want me to hold hands?
No, I don't. I'm so clammy.
I feel really like I feel that of like I lean too hard on the show don't tell.
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
like writing anything that's not like dialogue almost it feels like unless it's like it and this is kind of similar to like joke writing like if it's not like set up
Yeah.
exposition where it's like oh I'm setting up the big chat
Yeah.
then it's like it feels unnatural and also
Agreed.
like I'm like God like I don't want to talk about my feelings right now like it's like
Right.
why am I writing this diary entry
And there's something in the back of my head that's like, that's bad writing.
oh
right.
well I'll just say what I wrote like and I know we say this like what I wrote was bad
No,
I
today
actually
it's
mean
bad.
it this time
Yeah.
like because I didn't really think we were going to share it on the pod but I believe in accountability so I will share it
Okay.
but it's really really bad
Same.
and I just felt so uncomfortable writing it I don't know
Yeah. I think like this is so just to put the cards on the table.
yeah
I went back because I feel like what I've been writing is too much show don't tell, and I
Yeah.
think like generally in my total writing like my total process for writing this book, I'm gonna have to keep going back and inserting more internal
monologue.
inner monologue and like
is it internal or inner
sure.
I don't know if it matters okay
I think it's the labia minora.
don't talk about labia right now I'm just
Sorry.
kidding
But so that's actually what I did. I went back to a scene that I had written just basically like exposition, and then I approached it with more inner monologue attached to it, and it helped because I actually think a lot of what I'm letting myself do is be unclear even to myself about what she's feeling in those moments. And so this, it holds you to what is she thinking?
Yeah.
Who is she?
Yeah.
Who is she? And I need to be doing more of it because I think I've been letting myself
feel the same way actually.
Yeah.
And I think it's really helpful actually because I did mine slightly differently. I was like where's a place that you would most likely see this in a romance novel that I can like fit into what I've already written kind of is what I went with. And I was like I'm really happy with the first kiss scene so like why don't that feels like a natural place to have like a moment afterwards where you're like kind of like reckoning with what you did.
What you did.
You slut.
Toads.
So, but I forget what you said something that made me think of that. But I feel like it's good to do it at like certain like plot turns where it's like you have to figure out what's going to happen next. It's like, well, let's sit with what just happened.
Yeah.
Actually.
Let's sit with
and
it for a
see
moment.
with what the girl thinks.
Ask the girl what she thinks.
Ask the girl.
Once.
Yeah.
And in writing it, I was like, this doesn't have to be bad writing. It just is. It happens to be in my case. But I think it's a worthwhile challenge for me. Like,
For sure.
it's not inherently bad because I can think of like all these books, like our queen, Allie Hazelwood,
Yeah.
is often telling us what her heroine is thinking.
Totally. Yeah. I think it would be, and like this is good just to talk about it, like, it would be good to look at what her inner monologues look like, because I can't even really conjure one in my head, which is the mark of a good one.
Totally, yes.
Yeah.
Scary.
Bad.
Scary, bad.
Yeah.
Terrible. To say just a little bit about the format, like how we went a sprint cycle of writing.
Yeah.
I appreciate that is how we will make progress inch by inch.
Yeah.
I don't think it is my preferred way of tackling writing.
Okay.
What I love is 2 hours to get into it.
Yeah.
30 minutes here and there, yeah. And I think part of it is like what Ariel was saying about like having a song that she just kept, like it sounded like that would span days. So it sounded like she would spend many sprints on a given scene. I could see that. If I'm still just like working through a particular scene or a particular like moment in my book, like, and I'm hitting it in different sprints, that's fine. But if I'm not like in the pocket of something already, a sprint is like, it takes me 10 minutes to like finally just sit down. Takes me another 10 to like pick my font. No, I'm kidding.
No, I feel the same.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think I hate the idea of, or I didn't even hate like the actual task of sprint writing, because I think it was good to task.
Titular task.
The titular task. I don't think I even hated the task. I, in fact, maybe even enjoyed it. but I think I didn't like it because I like wasn't in the pocket on that scene.
Right.
So I think if it were like which I normally am doing, is writing the book sequentially, I think actually doing that, I think I would like it.
I'm with you, brother. I agree. Yeah, this felt, in a weird, isolated instant, it felt a little stilted.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can sprint when I'm, like, trying to actually dig in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, should we read our sections?
Well, fuck it.
Yeah. Can I go first, because I want to get it over with?
Please.
Okay. All right, so just to refresh everyone, this is right after the first kiss, which I didn't even, like, really totally finish, but just everyone go with it. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so bad. Okay. I barely register getting into my car. Hold on. Actually, no, I just need to...
Is this present tense?
Did I not... I don't even know what tense I'm doing. You're, like, so worried about which tense you're doing, and I don't know.
Yeah, because it's an intrusive thought I have.
Okay. I want to preface again that I did this in half an hour. It's really bad.
Yes,
It's not going to survive.
Mine is bad too.
Okay. I barely register getting into my car and driving home, or brushing my teeth and getting into bed, but I spend the night tossing and turning, so as the sun starts to come up over Charleston, I pack my swimsuit and keys and drive to the beach, and even as I pound the water with my arms, I can't stop replaying the kiss in my head. The way Zach's hands found my waist like he's held it 100 times, the way he leaned me against the car like he knew I'd like it, how his tongue sought mine and left it wanting more, how it felt like he was smiling while he kissed me. How is that possible, and why am I smiling, especially while I'm doing laps? Out here in the water, to myself, I'll admit that I liked it. And that I kind of wanted to pull up to the backseat of my car. But that or anything worse cannot happen again. For one, we're so close to the end of the season. Steph has been calling me every day about the show, and I can't let a fling get in the way of getting this promotion. Two, we hate each other. We've barely been able to get this project across the finish line without getting at each other's throats. It was nice of him to show me how to hit last night, but I can't let that distract me. He hates me, and he wants this promotion as much as I do.
You're such a bitch. You
No, I'm not.
That's wonderful.
No,
I'm
it's not. It's
sold.
not even like, what is an inner monologue? I don't even know if I did it correctly.
Okay, no, I similarly struggled, and then also beyond verb tense, mine is...
You and your tenses.
Mine is third person, so... It's even harder to do an inner monologue.
Oh, right, because you committed to third person and you're freaked out about it.
Harry Potter's like that.
Yes, yeah. It's not unheard of.
It's avant-garde, but it's not unheard of.
Something written in third person would also be omniscient. Thank you. But no, so that's part of why I'm freaking out right now. But no, I think
That
that's
is
wonderful.
I didn't think about how...
I think yours is fantastic. And also, like, I get what you're saying, where it feels uncomfortable to just kind of spill it out, and it felt like a diary entry. But that felt very well suited to your character's emotional state at the moment of the novel you're at.
Yeah, that's why I think I chose that one to have the inner monologue. Because I was like, that feels like a place where you would be like, kind of freaking out.
It's functional. It works.
Yeah.
And I thought that was quite good.
Oh, shut
Also,
up.
I'm sorry, like, it's exactly the butterfly, like, euphoric replay you get after a
Well, that's what
hot
I was
kiss.
trying to think about. Like, what, like, where, you know, what does it feel like?
Right.
You know?
You're, like, literally, like, when I, like, think of something, like, embarrassing or titillating, like, in my own head, sometimes I'll go, ah!
Yes!
It's like that.
That is so real. That's why,
Yeah.
like, as I was reading it out loud, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I was starting to get a little squeamish.
It's so real, though. That is,
Yeah.
like, the kind of loop you're on.
Yeah. But I still don't know, like, again, like, because I'm like, where does this end? I don't know.
How do you pull out of an inner monologue?
Yeah, or like, what?
The rest of the book is just, I can't get out.
She's still swimming. Also, I had like kind of thought about making her like swimming is kind of like a thing she does, so I just threw that in.
I loved it.
I don't know, but like again, it's like there's so many details I don't know about this book, and I'm just like typing away.
No, I think that's interesting too, though, where I had the same experience of like, what would the character need to be doing to indulge that kind of like introspection?
Right. Yes.
So you need like swimming laps, or
Yeah,
you need
like, set her
something where
up.
someone is stuck with their own thoughts.
Yes, yeah.
Or like especially captive to them.
Yes.
And so like I think that's very effective. I like
It
what
helps
you did there.
me get in the zone. I don't know if it'll last like the
Right.
edits.
I
but
know
we'll
I need
see.
to do it. I'm not saying what I did is it's not staying.
Okay. Yeah, I don't feel that mine will either. So.
But I think we should monologue. I think we should write more inner monologue.
Yeah, Sam. I was like, another one right now.
No. I'm saying I'm glad I did this.
Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
know I need
It was
to
definitely
insert
a
more of this.
useful exercise, and I think it like to your earlier point, it's a big part of romance novels.
Yeah.
Is like these like moments of reflection and growth and whatever. So
Okay, well that's that.
come on
On to the next
share
section.
with the class. Claire was brave.
Claire was brave. Okay. Do you mind if I read the passage as it was originally
Yes.
written?
Yeah,
and then
I like
I'll read my rewrite that is focused on inner monologue.
Yes.
Great. Super. And both are actually pretty bad, so I don't know why I'm trying to illustrate my exercise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tense it's gonna be.
It's all present tense. It's only ever been present tense.
The way she says it, like we both have guns.
Oh my god. Okay, so just a little context. This is early in my book, and the reason I had chosen show don't tell at this time is because like I feel like my protagonist is unknown to herself.
Okay.
Like she's unhappy but unwilling to reckon with why.
Yeah.
So I originally wrote it without internal monologue, and I'm going to read that now. You'll get where she is. It's pretty evident. Okay. And also names subject to change. One, you're going to be like, is that a specific reference to one like particular person in pop culture? It's a placeholder.
Okay.
Annie winds her way through the dim, rich interior of the cocktail bar to a bathroom tiled floor to ceiling in cherry red. She braces herself against the sink and stares hard at her reflection. She's drunker than she thought, and it's having a compounding effect with the hellish red glow. This sucks, she says out loud, though she can't quite pinpoint what this is. She spends a few more minutes making faces at herself in the mirror, and then picks her way back to her seat. From a few yards away, she can see that Pierce has returned to the table and is talking seriously with Gabriette. She drops down into her chair to hear Gabriette agreeing with him. Okay, so it's all exposition, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with internal monologue. Annie winds her way through the dim, rich interior of the cocktail bar, picking herself apart as carefully as she avoids the low tables and swinging serving trays. She spends a fraction of her attention worrying that she is as ridiculous and distended as Gabriette says, but most of her self-admonishment is for having a best friend who says that shit. The bathroom is tiled and floor-to-ceiling cherry red, and it makes her feel like she's in hell, and maybe she belongs there. She realizes she's drunk when she says out loud, "This sucks." And while she can't conjure firm figures for what this is, she knows on balance that she means her life, herself, all of it. She spends a few more minutes making faces at herself in the mirror, trying to contort herself into someone else. When another woman walks in, she packs it up. On her way back to her seat, she can see that Pierce has returned to the table and is talking seriously with Gabriette. The sight of her two closest companions deep in conversation fills her only with grim apprehension. That's
You're
all.
also a bitch.
No. No.
You're actually a bigger bitch.
No, you're a bigger bitch.
No.
You're a big bitch.
No.
You're one big
I
bitch.
think you're a very big bitch.
Yeah.
I totally, think that the way that you rewrote it shifted it exactly the way that you wanted to. And I feel that we understand her more.
Yeah.
And I think that was a really good example of why we have to do the exercise.
I have to rewrite my whole book.
He did her monologue.
In past tense.
Second person omniscient.
You see Gabriette. You're drunk.
You suck. Your life sucks.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was actually a really, I can see how it materially shifted your book in a positive way. Mm-hmm. Or your plot, maybe not. I can't speak to the whole book. But I think that was a really good place to insert an inner monologue.
Yeah. I've been writing a lot of she walked here and she sat down. Then she stood and he joined her.
Which you do have to write. There's unfortunately a lot of that. Or not unfortunately, but that is just a lot of what it is. But I think to your point, we just have to include more of these solitary moments, because also these books are all about personal growth.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're to believe Save the Cat.
If we're to believe Save the Cat. No, that is so true. I also, just to speak to the vulnerability of the exercise, it's uncomfortable to me to read something I haven't edited yet.
Oh, same.
And
yeah.
It's good, and I kind of think maybe I should press on without editing. Write, and then go back and edit. Because, right now I'm spending a lot of cycles editing stuff that's going to get tossed.
No, I think, yeah.
But,
I totally understand the compulsion to edit, though.
Even in reading that out loud, I'm like, oh, wait, I need to change, 3 word choices here.
Yeah.
But then I was like...
No. Our time is probably better served just writing.
And I hate inefficiency.
And so does corporate.
Yeah.
We should ask ChatGPT to write our books. I'm just kidding. I fucking hate ChatGPT. You just looked at me like I was serious.
It scared me. It struck fear in my heart.
Please.
I know, you'd never.
Please. Although, something has been sneaking into my life, and ChatGPT has been sneaking into my life in small ways. Oh. But I try to resist. But the thing I'm scared of is when I start going to it for personal stuff, and I've been feeling the itch.
You've been scratching all day.
I am allergic to sulfa drugs.
Oh,
and
HIPAA.
Oh, I am too.
Really?
Yeah.
High five.
So we won.
I'll add that to my file.
When I start to for small inconveniences in my life of how to respond to an email or something like that, where it's come on, Claire,
I know how to do that.
I know how to do
that. But it would take...
Don't be a baby.
10 minutes versus 30 seconds.
And, it's more not even about, the efficiency thing. It's, about offloading the emotional labor.
Yes!
Of, going through an uncomfortable feeling of not knowing exactly what to say.
Yep.
And I want to be really careful to not do that.
Because that is ultimately outsourcing our humanity.
Exactly. And I won't.
And I won't. You can't take it.
Chat? No, if I ever start calling it chat, put me down.
Yeah, I will. I'll kill you. You have a bruise under your arm, too.
I don't know what's going on there.
All my girls are
and it's yeller.
banged up. It's a whole yeller.
So, shall we?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to go first because
I have
think
nothing.
Of mine.
Let me go through my camera roll. That's what ourselves.
Okay, I'll do the same. We need 1 minute.
Oh, you want to go first? Yeah, the turntables, etc.
Sure, I think I'm getting sick. Sure. I'm ready.
Okay. What's the most romantic thing that happened to you this week?
On Friday, before I went to one of my various birthday parties, my brother texted me, "Hey, are you home?" This was like midday. I was like, "Well, no, I'm at the office. I'm working."
Right.
And he's like, "Well, could you come home in the afternoon?" My friends, his best friends from high school, who I know because they grew up in my house, were visiting. And they made a point in their trip to New York that they really wanted to meet my dog. So these sweet, 4 of them, these sweet 24-year-old boys trotted uptown to pay their respects to Hector.
Aww.
And I picked up, there's a Japanese grocery store near my office.
Sure.
So I picked up a bunch of great snacks.
Delightful.
And I found a beer called Lucky Dog that literally has Hector's likeness on it. It's like an English bulldog with a little bowler hat.
Oh, if that's not your son.
Right up my alley,
Yeah.
So I picked up some Lucky Dog beers.
Okay.
They were IPAs. They were rather heavy. Ultimately, I
Well.
switched to a light beer.
It feels like Hector, tastes like Hector.
Yep. But these sweet boys were just so dear to my dog, and I was so touched that they
Aw.
made it a point in their New York itinerary to come
stop by.
kiss the paw. Yeah.
Was Hector good?
He, thanks for asking. They went to take him out with me, a power of 5 walk, which stupid heads might remember. Hector only walks if he has 2 or more humans kind of backing him up. Otherwise, he's not interested in walking.
Right.
So power 5, he's feeling good. He's hot to trot. However, while we're waiting for the elevator, and honestly, and I'm quick to admit my dog isn't well trained.
Yeah.
But this was a very strange move for him. Squats and pisses. Just right in front of the elevator, full puddle.
This is strange?
Well, yeah, he doesn't do that anymore.
Okay.
He's done with the elevator. Yeah. So that was, I think he was overwhelmed by the company.
Yeah.
But beyond that, pretty well behaved. He did a little humping too.
Okay.
But
And that's
the problem is the
it's
boys
Friday.
were cheering it on
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
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 But generally a sweet visit. Yeah.
Gold stars all around otherwise.
Sometimes romance needs little tragedies.
I completely agree.
Yeah, you don't know. You
find
gotta
the dark.
Exactly.
You gotta have the darkness to have the light.
Totally, brother.
Completely.
So that was romantic.
Fabulous.
And now may I ask you?
So I'm kind of struggling with this one. So I'm also gonna kind of take a dark route,
Cool.
if you don't mind. Mine is yesterday on our walk, we saw a couple. Wow, it hit you so much faster than I thought it would. We kept like passing on this walk a couple that was actively having like a really bad fight.
Yeah.
Like potentially like maybe they were breaking up. I'm not really sure. Like it was enough.
If
like
they weren't, they should.
yeah, and I just always it made me feel slightly romantic about Central Park in the
Totally.
fall and the spring because it's like where you go to break up.
You have long held
Yes.
that this is breakup season in Central Park.
It's breakup season in Central Park, but it's also kind of like romance season in Central Park. I think it's like 2 sides of the same coin. It's like
totally.
even like you'll in the fall see a couple like kind of like having their first picnic in Central Park.
Uh-huh.
By spring, they're gonna be doing a lap, having a really bad fight.
They're gonna be crying as the cherry blossoms fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I should note, we were walking around the Great Lawn, which it is a circle, so it's not like we were just following this. We just kept...
But also, every time we walked by them, we were like, ah!
And
Still fighting.
And to my recollection, 3 out of the 4 times we passed them, he was yelling at her.
Yeah,
and I don't like that.
yeah. But she, as you aptly put it, got her licks in.
Yeah.
At least.
I hope she got the last word.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, and because it seemed like the crux of it was like, I compromise on everything.
Yeah.
And you can't give me this one thing, but I don't know what it was. We don't know what it was.
And you know how it was a cataclysmic fight?
Yeah.
They kept pausing to yell at each other.
I mean, like, we should have passed them 10 more times. 'Cause,
Correct.
like, they were, like, barely making
they
a
would
lap.
stop moving, turn and face.
Yeah.
And yell.
Yeah.
It was
like you could like clearly like this is like you only go to Central Park when it's like we need like to be in public, we need to be in neutral territory, we need to go to someplace that's like equidistant from our apartments.
You're someone who's broken up in Central Park before.
I've lived it. It's a great place to break up with someone.
It is, yeah.
It's a great place to cry in public. It's a great place to scream in public.
Totally.
So I think there's something darkly romantic about
I love this
fall
one.
and spring in Central Park.
Totally.
Both 2 sides of the love coin happening over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this one. That was a great selection.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I will say, though? I'll out you. I was irate every time we passed them. I was like, he shouldn't yell at her. Men shouldn't yell. And you were like, it seems like she might have done something wrong. So,
no.
how about that?
I just was like, why is he so mad? But
and why is it turning me on?
Well, I was also like, because the first thing we heard was like, he clearly feels like, like this relationship, like he's been
giving 100,
or he's been the one who's been more like whatever. So I don't know. He was a man pushed to the brink, but I don't think that he should yell at a woman in Central Park. But as you put it, she got her licks in too. So, but she wasn't yelling. She was more like,
no.
Like that kind of like
contributing
whisper
to your
yelling.
perception that she had done bad and she deserved her.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I know. I'm razzing you.
Stop! Don't make me yell in Central Park. Alrighty, that's it.
No, as soon as we go offline, she's gonna yell at me.
I'm gonna get one of these bruises.
All right, bye.
Bye.